Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for popping by. I took my van over to Wanganui just the other weekend. They had a special long 4-day weekend for things happening in Wanganui, and it was absolutely wonderful. I was really busy getting my things built into the van, getting my wardrobe done and my kitchen bench. So I couldn't go for the whole 4 days, so I popped over for the last day, and it was very quiet. Everyone else had finished and gone home. There was a few people left. So I took the opportunity to go for a ride on a jigger. I don't think I'll go again. It was basically really bouncy. You can hear it in my voice on one of the videos. It was really funny, but my whole ears were vibrating. My vision was just basically bouncing about 5 or 6 inches. It was very uncomfortable. And I was trying to tell you at one part that my mother and her siblings would go to school on the jigger. And I assumed it was a hand jigger that you would pump up and down. But now I'm thinking that it could have just been the jigger that I went for a ride on. But that when you sat on the front by the driver, apparently it was a lot better. But up where I was sitting on the very back, the vibrations were horrible. It gave me a terrible headache. I've had concussion in the past, but I've had a whiplash in the past. So the vibrating was so severe, I could actually feel my neck getting very sore. It was like it was compressing down. So I definitely won't go on another one. And but it was all good fun. And then I went for a ride on one of the trams, but the ride was so short because the mayor at the time didn't want it to be a long tram ride through the city, which is a real shame. So apparently they're going to try and fix that and make the ride for a bit longer, but it just went along the waterfront, and some people that I was sitting opposite, they were getting in the giggles and telling me that it's a good ride because you went up and down 4 times. So it was quite funny. So the river front is really beautiful. They've built a boardwalk, and you can go fishing and swimming, and there's the paddle steamer boat and the little boat that I went on, the Wairoa, yeah, because the other one's the Waimari. I'm forgetting the names now. And so they do cruises. They do longer cruises. I just went on a short one, but the longer cruises you can take a picnic lunch, or further up the river they stop at a cafe. It goes right up into the hills, so it's really lovely. So of course the river heads out into the sea. I didn't bother going out to the beach. I guess if you've seen one beach, you've seen them all after a while. New Zealand is such a small country that we don't live far from the beach at all, so I guess we get pretty used to it. But I definitely want to go back. I want to go and stay with a girlfriend who's invited me over, and I definitely want to go around the museums and see the artworks and see more of the city. But that day was just a short trip. I was quite tired. It was really nice sitting up in my bed and just having the back door open, and at one video you can see the tram just tootling past, and it was just really nice and comfy, and I sat up there having my lunch. On the way home I stopped and got a pizza not far from home, so by the time I drove home the pizza was cool enough to eat, and I actually sat in a paddock opposite the racecourse in Foxton, and there's some horses there, and they came up to the fence and were looking at me sitting in the van. Even though it was quite a distance, they could see me sitting there, so I was calling out, talking to them. But of course when I took the photos they turned their head away. So it was a really lovely trip to be away. It's a beautiful drive over there. It was a bit cloudy, so you couldn't really see the mountains very well, but this time I was on the other side of the mountain. So yeah, New Zealand's very small, so you're not far from anywhere really, not like when you go overseas. But I had a lovely day, so I hope you enjoy my little videos and my photos. And Kauai Park is just gorgeous. If you ever come to New Zealand, you just have to go to Kauai Park. It's a really old park. It's basically where I grew up playing with my brothers on all the things. I always thought the little Miss Muffet was really looking lonely, so I'd go and talk to her every time. I love to go and see the 3 bears and the baby bears, and I'd put leaves in their little porridge bowls. So it was just all good fun. The big dinosaur slide, as I said on the video, you'd be wearing your shorts or your sundress, and yeah, it would really burn. It would get pretty hot, so that was always uncomfortable going down. But it was a really wonderful park to play on. And I used to annoy my brothers by climbing on the spaceship and the boat with them because they wanted to go on it by themselves. So I'd always climb on the back and have a ride too. It was hard because I had no sisters to play with. So the water feature where the kids are running around is all new. It's just fantastic. So yeah, it's a beautiful city. And it's probably not even a very big city. If you ever come to New Zealand, it's a must place to go. The buildings are beautiful. And yeah, so I had a really great time. So I'll catch up with you on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. See the mountain? You can just barely see it. So instead of going on the right hand side of that mountain, I'm going to the left side of the North Island, over to Wanganui for the day. So this is the huge big water tower. There's kids up there playing. I've walked to the top of that with some of my kids. I can't remember which kids now. There's an elevator down to the bottom of the hill. $2 to get down and $2 to get up. So I'll climb up to the tower so we can look over the city properly. It's beautiful.
Steve, maybe you can see the top of the building now. Maybe. Just in this way, but it's still underneath the trees behind the water tower. These guys sorting over here. I can see a white. See the green. Where are you going? There's a white house. Yep. Okay, have fun. In between those two. Yep. What else is there? I'm going to go for people and go slow up.
So you can walk down to the bottom, or take the elevator, and I drove. So going for jigger rides. My mother used to go to school on the old jigger, but I think it was the hand pump one, because my grandfather used to work with the railways. We should go for a ride. Vibrating my eardrums. We'll go back again. So I'll turn it off now. It's really vibrating. Can you hear it in my voice? So it's really cool. Right out up inside the train. That was fun. Perfect. Sitting by the river. It's lovely. So they're doing short cruises for 10 minutes, and then they've got another cruise that takes 2 hours on a different one. It's on the big paddle steamer. Go and have a look. That's the Waimarie, the 2-hour cruise, and they also do a 6-hour cruise. And apparently in February they're going to do a 1-hour cruise. So Wanganui just has so much to do, it's just beautiful.
They put it over the top rail.
No, a little slow.
Residents of Wanganui was moved over in London back in 1904 by Yarrow and Company shipment. Please keep your hands to feet to the side while moving towards.
So you can do that job.
Well, thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, we do have longer ones. You know, the regular trip is.
So off Anzac Parade, you can come down by Kauai Park, and there's just so much lovely green area to just go for a picnic and a walk. So you just follow this road and then we'll come to the park. It's an amazing park. So this is Kauai Park in Wanganui, and it's basically where I grew up having a lot of fun, and I used to bring my kids over too. Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. That big dinosaur slide would burn when you were in your shorts or your togs. And that whale's another slide. It's huge. The octopus is swings. The water feature is new. We'll go down the other end.